Good morning, people. This is your morning stream. You see what the titles are. I was gonna put, this is the morning. What up, Wax? This is gonna be the morning that I renounced my Moorishness. But I'm gonna do a stream on it today, probably around 11, 12 this morning, since I'm off today. And I gotta walk my kids to the bus stop right now, guys, so bear with me. And they're taking off ahead of me. Yeah, man, them niggas like super gone already. So, gotta just getting it. Dusting me. It's cold though. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna get into this morning. That Sabir Bey is officially a clown. It's official. And whoever that chick is that keeps talking shit in his joint, listen, I wasn't disrespecting anybody. So watch the fuck yous and the shut the fuck ups, because I don't know what your boyfriend's used to, but I don't get dominated by women, and I damn sure don't have women talking down to me. And I learned that from my mother. So you're just gonna have to deal with that one. Anyway, we went over to address, I went over to Sabir Bey, like I do anybody, Garfield, whenever he was live. Anybody that calls themselves a guru, that has anything to do with court, that has anything to do with whether or not your ass will get locked up behind using some shit that they fucking telling you, I have an issue with that, and I'm gonna say something. I have an issue with people who don't have facts and evidence to back up assertions that they make. I got issues with all of that. I got issues with people selling you shit like status correction and what you need to do, holding mock court, but then you asking them questions about court and they don't want to answer questions about real court, but you go have 90 videos about fake court. Things like that. Where's your sister? Where's your sister at? Oh, she vanished that fast. See how fast kids could blend in and vanish? Come here, mama. What time? Is it almost time? Peace. Stay white. Don't move no more, because cars are coming. But yeah, like this fucking weirdo. So anyway, I go over there last night asking the same questions, because he always does that. As soon as he sees my name, that nigga eyes light up and he go right to the question. So I'm gonna address you, since now I know for a fact you watching. It ain't even no question. The point of it all is, nigga, you know I wasn't doing nothing but asking you questions. You know goddamn well that those questions are legitimate based off everything that you say. So based off everything that you say, everything that you do, everything that I was saying was legitimate, in the point of, it's based off of you. It's all based off of shit you say. If you come out and tell me that you got a ship full of food and supplies, and you sail into an island to take over the island and start a new kingdom there, nigga, and you want people to come with you, the very first thing I'm gonna say is, well, do you have pictures of the boat? Is there some sort of, is it your boat? What's the name of the boat? Where'd you get it from? Things of that, just basic, regular fucking questions. Morning, Keisha. Just basic fucking questions based off of what you're talking about. And this nigga gets mad and in this bullshit gay ass chat. Like, yo, whoever that chick is, I'm gonna let her know right now, yo, I respect my sisters, but don't get it twisted, nigga. I grew up with women. So if you think that I'm about to fucking let you drag me and cuss me and all that and get away with it, you dead fucking wrong. So I'm gonna tell you that right now, you're dead fucking wrong. And then the fact is, what really kind of got me heat. Yo, why y'all doing so much? Yo, why y'all yelling so much, man? People sleep. Yo, the crazy part about it is, I ain't never say nothing or come through disrespectful in no way. Like, that's the crazy part about it. Like, if I could understand if I came through and I was like, yo, fuck Sabir Bey, he's a faggot ass pussy, you this, that, and the third, you that, this, and this, and this, that, and that. Like, yo, I never said anything of the like. And the questions that I ask, the questions are already prepared because I already know what's going to be said. I already know what's going to be said. I already know what's going to be addressed. Hey, y'all back up to the sidewalk. It's already going to be addressed. What I'm going to address, is already planned. I already got what I'm trying to do already out. And the reason I'm going to say this to Sabir Bey, I'm going to say this to Sabir Bey. Bye, mommy. Bye, Wari. Hey, yo, you don't have to do it like that. The fuck? Yo, Kari. Bye, Mexi. How many times you gonna say bye? Fucking daughters. Hold on, guys. Let me make sure they get on their bus. I don't like the way they be packing them niggas in like sardines. Once my daughters get on, I don't really care. My son could fend for himself. Alright, I'm straight. Okay, anyway, I want to get into this. You said they change up. I'm sure. I watched my brother and my best friend's daughter. I watched him go through that. Well, he's going through it because she's like 17 now. And yes, they will change up on your ass real quick. So they go from just being, because him and his daughter was like that, like inseparable. And you know, once she hit teenage years, he became the enemy. And you know, was still doing the same things he was always doing, but he became the enemy. And I told him it's probably gonna last till she's like 22-ish, and she sees how rough the world really is, and how a lot of other people are fucked up in the world, and that her father loves her and got her back. It'll change. It generally does with girls. And then it goes back to how they were before with them. They become daddy's girls all over again. But yeah, this dude was real disrespectful for no reason. And I'm gonna let everyone know I'm going to push this bigger and harder than I pushed the whole Sinetta and Polite thing, because this motherfucker right here is rolling off of that old school fake ass intellectualism. He's rolling off that fake ass, all I gotta do is say shit. If you trying to go to that bus, it just left.
No, I go to it.
Oh, okay. But yeah, it's like, I asked the nigga, he was like, then he was like, okay, nah, what we gonna do is, we're gonna give him his time in the sun. Again, addressing certain shit that needs to be addressed, Sabir Bey. I never asked to do anything public with you. You could have answered the questions in private. I would have took the answers and used it as a teaching moment to people, but I wasn't going to go public with none of this with you. So stop talking that shit, nigga, about somebody using you for views or somebody using you for whatever the fuck you think somebody needs to use your whack ass for, nigga. That's what, you know what kills me about these dudes? It's the same shit that we was joking and laughing about in one of the groups I'm in, laughing at Kev's bitch ass. Like one of the people in the group said, yo, this nigga really thinks he has a real show. Like, dog, that's not a real show. That's not a real production show, G. You're not running a real production show. Like, it's fucking YouTube, man. My neighbor could get up and have a YouTube show tomorrow if she wanted to, and she's handicapped. The fuck? It don't take nothing to produce no motherfucking YouTube show. It's just a camera. So the crazy part about it was, this nigga saying all this shit that I didn't say, addressing shit that I didn't address, all the while pretending like he's answering the questions in front of his people. So this is what he did. He gave a second for the question to be asked. I asked the same question that I always ask. Yo, and I even said it. I got some of it recorded. And I told him, I said, first, I haven't even come in here disrespectful, so I don't even know why you acting the way you acting. Like, to call somebody a troll or say they stalking because they asking you a question, nah, it means that I'm really, really focused in on getting an answer from you people, meaning people like you who run around selling people these status correction, this mock court, how to handle yourself in court, but you've never been in court. No one has any evidence to show of you in court handling yourself. But you'll sit here and sell me and charge me $1,000 for a consultation to come in about you telling me some shit about court. But then when I ask you to show me when you went to court and what did you do when you were in there, you can't tell me shit. You can't show me shit. You tell me all this shit about how you ain't a part of this society and you do it this and you do that and you do what you want to do, this, that, and the third. But I'm watching niggas serve you papers like everybody else gets served papers. You run around telling everybody to break free from this. If you have I heard Taj Tariq say that shit so much, nigga, like I could repeat the shit verbatim. If you have a driver's license, you are contracting with the beast. Now, motherfucker Sabir Bey, what are you doing with what are you doing with a driver's license that you just got rid of? The reason why Sabir Bey is not in court is because he drives around in a car with fucking tags on it and a driver's license while telling you you don't need to do any of these things. All you got to do is this. Then why the fuck you not doing it? And when I go live later on this afternoon, I'm going to point that out. I'm going to make the video, I'm going to work on it in like an hour or so, and I'm going to show all the inconsistencies of his statements, showing you how this nigga openly told people to come to Houston, Texas, where he was going to be doing a lecture on law, on history, law, and nationality. When I asked him about the topics that he was going to do, then the next day he turns around and says he don't even know what the topic's going to be, but you definitively told me what they were going to be and that you were going to dive specifically into real-time application when it comes to nationality. And speaking of real-time application, this nigga said on his live stream, you keep asking me about real-time application. People, ain't I giving him real-time application right now? See, that's the shit I'm talking about, and that's the shit that kind of made me mad. That's why I said, Sabir Bey, you a fucking clown, and now I'm going to drag the shit out of you. I'm going to fucking tie your ass up and drag you the fuck around YouTube, G, because you sat there when I asked you about real-time application, about the processes that you are telling people to go through, status correction, name change, all that shit, etc. Nigga, you said on a fucking screen that this is real-time application. So for all those who are dim with it and who don't understand what I mean when I say real-time application, I'm going to explain this to you. Real-time application means in real time, meaning everyday life, not pretend land, not mock court, not mock anything, like actual factual everyday land, everyday living, that what you're talking about, show how that process works. When you held mock court, I'm sure you have some sort of evidence of real court. No, you don't have any evidence of real court. You can scroll for fucking 10 years under Sabir Bey's name and you will not find out one shred of evidence of this fucking dude in anywhere doing anything that he says he does. So in my opinion, nigga, you're just like Polite. You're no different from Polite because all you do is sell motherfuckers dreams. You sell people hope. You sell niggas dreams of freedom. Oh, let me point this out before I forget, because I almost forgot. Do you know that this fucking nigga in his goofy, dim-witted ass chat actually fucking said that, oh, he must be fighting a case. Now, I'm going to let all y'all know who are not familiar with the Moors. What they do is they have standard gaslight techniques and gaslighting techniques or ad hominem attacks. They're standard. So they'll pull them out every time. You'll know that it's a technique because I'm telling you now, when you meet one and they say it to you, just remember that I told you it's just a gaslighting technique. It's what they all do. It's like they had a meeting and agreed upon the shit. Okay, it's what they all do. This nigga said, when you start asking them real-time application about status correction and how this shit works in court and taking the court back and how the judge works for you, and you go tell the judge he works for you. You go tell that arrogant, narcissistic motherfucker that he worked for you. I dare you to stand in front of a judge and say that shit. Sabir Bey, I dare you to stand in front of a judge and say that shit. I fucking dare you. As a matter of fact, you want $1,000? I'll pay you $1,000 for that. I'll pay you a G. I'll pay you $1,000 fucking dollars to watch your fuck ass go in front of the judge and tell him that everybody in that courtroom worked for you and they bound by the Sultan of Morocco and all the stupid ass shit you be fucking saying. I dare you to fucking do that shit. But before I lose my point, they have standard gaslighting techniques, okay? The Moors are the kings of ad hominem. When you start stumping them with questions of fact, much like attorneys, they turn to ad hominem attacks. Okay? So one of their main attacks is when you start asking them specifics about this court shit, they'll say this. This is not a get out of jail free card. Okay, do you want to know what that means? What up, Leonard? Do you want to know what that means? That means they're attempting to act like their undertaking is of some noble backing. That this ain't no get out of jail free card. This ain't. First off, nigga, if I'm a Moor, because I'm a Moor, you tell every fucking person who's melanated on this hemisphere that they a fucking Moor. If I'm a fucking Moor, then I automatically gotta get out of jail free card because I'm not a part of these people's society, remember? So whether I'm using it for that or not should be no fucking never mind to you, nigga, because it's mine just like yours to use. But this is what they do. It's an attempt to minimize what you're asking them. It's an attempt to make you look like you are doing something shifty or underhanded by asking them for specifics. That's it. That's all it is. You're asking for specifics. They don't have them. So what they'll do is gaslight you. Oh, you ain't doing this just to get out of jail free. What are you talking about, dog? First the fuck of all, who the fuck is in jail? So what are you talking about? I'm not in jail, nigga. I go to work every day, nigga. Hold on, nigga. What up, Leonard? Yeah, so it's standard, man. It's standard from them. They'll try to gaslight you, G. They'll try to fucking make you look like you're the one who's just trying to get over because you're asking them about specifics. And Sabir Bey, I don't give a... And then before I close out, this is what he did. See, I usually don't block people over here, but I know what you were doing. You were telling that girl to fucking block me, Jog, because of the questions. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to show y'all the screenshots and the videos. I'm going to show y'all that I still... Even with that, even when they was trying to drag me and talk shit for asking a fucking question, even with that, I still never came out of character. I never called them, you punk ass motherfucker. You know, I never did none of that shit. But you gonna get a lot of that shit, you fucking little bitch ass nigga, when I start doing these streams on your ass this week, you fucking little clown. And just to let you know, nigga, I don't get views off you. Just to let you know, nigga, like I had to tell the last weirdos, I go to work every day for my fucking money. I don't go to YouTube for my money. Okay, so that makes me and you different right off the bat, nigga, because I don't go to YouTube for bread. That's what you do. You go around begging people to give you money to come talk about some shit that you can't be specific about, because if they ask you specifics, you don't have anything to give them. Derek Jones Talks Live. This has been your morning live stream. Peace.